You guys know what this is. Hanami dango. That's fire. 10 out of 10.
Random travel tips from an airline employee part 2. If you're traveling on a really cheap ticket, sometimes you can only bring a personal item that fits under the seat. So a coworker recommended this bag to me, and it's incredible because it zips open like a suitcase. This bag literally fits so much. I did 11 days in South America and I didn't even wear everything I packed in it. I've used this backpack as my personal item on a ton of different airlines, and it does fit under the seat. If you want to travel really cheap but didn't think you could do a trip with just a backpack, you totally can.
You like this? Now you're lost in the heat of it all.
You won't believe what the world's biggest spa looks like. This is Therme in Germany. It's tropical summer here 365 days of the year. It's also home to Europe's biggest slide world that spans from the inside to outside. Of course, it wouldn't be Germany if there wasn't a no clothes section, which there is, by the way, but you'll have to find out for yourself. Let me know if you want a full tour.
4 restaurants to try next time you're in San Diego. First off, the Grass Skirt in Pacific Beach. This place is super unsuspecting, probably because it's a literal speakeasy. They take you through the kitchen of a poke shop, and you pass through a cave hallway into the vibiest Hawaiian-themed restaurant. The drinks are so cute, I ordered this tequila drink and they set it on fire.
Deu vale? É suco. Deu mole? É vapo! É point hit to me!
What the heck, and welcome to the largest cruise ship in the whole world. This is the Wonder of the Seas. Let's go check it out. As soon as you enter, you realize how huge this ship really is. And it literally has everything. There are 3 epic water slides on board, multiple pools, and a really awesome flow rider that I'm not very good at. There's mini golf, awesome arcade games, and even a massive slide that happens to be the fastest way down from floor 16 all the way to 6. There's a basketball court, 4 machines with unlimited ice cream, a massive outdoor movie theater, and just like New York, they've got their own Central Park. We're not done just yet because there's a whole theater for performances, a stunning carousel, a zip line, and they've even got a Johnny Rockets. That's not even half of it. This place is incredible, so let me know if you want a part 2.
One of the coolest things about living on a boat full time is jumping in the water mid-passage. We are right now in the middle of the Indian Ocean. We're about to go for a swim. We just stopped the boat and the water is literally so flat. So,
can't bring my 5-ounce shampoo, but she can bring a whole peacock.
Is that a service animal? Yeah.
No, seriously, what is this place?
This is heaven.
No, seriously, what is this place?
This is heaven.
I did not feel comfortable while traveling as a black person. Barcelona, Spain is a beautiful city. The architecture, the wine, the food are so good. But my experience there was horrible. We would walk in stores and be followed. People would scream black at us. They act like they're disgusted to sit next to black people. And they would quickly get up and move if you come anywhere near them on the bus, attraction. So yeah, I count Barcelona as a fail.
First land in the Maldives. Once you land, you'll hop on a bus that'll take you straight to customs. It looks crowded, but these lines actually go by pretty fast. If you're arriving in business class, there's actually a separate line for you on the left. Once you get through customs, you pick up your bags and you go to the welcome hall, in which a representative from your resort is probably already there waiting for you. Once you find your representative, you'll follow them to the kiosk and check in. If you're taking a seaplane to your resort, chances are you will recheck your bags before boarding the resort shuttle. If your resort has a lounge, you will go here first before boarding your seaplane. If your resort does not have a lounge, you will go straight to the waiting area of the seaplane. There's no exact departure time for a seaplane, so you'll probably just wait around until your resort is called. Shortly thereafter, you'll board your seaplane and you're on your...
Tá louco, menino malcriado? Seu pai não te deu educação, não? Cuida do seu filho, por favor. Muito obrigada. Me devolve meu picolé! Olha aqui, se você não educar o seu filho, eu vou dar uma surra nele que você não deu. Talvez assim você aprende.
Você tá muito mal criado, ó.
Ai, amiga, eu tenho tanta coisa pra te contar.
Que isso? Olha aqui, eu vou chamar o conselho tutelar pra você. Você é um pai ridículo. Menino mal educado, credo.
Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter.
You already bought a ticket and there's no turning back now.
Did you know you can live in Paris for a month for free? I'm gonna show you how. You get free breakfast, free lunch, free dinner, free laundry, free access to the kitchen, and free tours. All you have to do is exchange some of your work for all these free accommodations. The work you would do is reception, help in the kitchen, and light cleaning. You get 2 days off a week and only work 1 to 2 hours a day. Anyone can do this, you just have to be up for it. This is what it's called.
Pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
The best falafel wrap in Lebanon.
بيجي واحد بده يشتري بيجوا معه 10 يعملوا لك ضجة طويلة عريضة. ها؟ والله بيجي واحد بده غيب بيعمل ضجة أكيد زمان. يلا. أهلا وسهلا. والله ولي الصابرين إذا صبروا.
Would you try this?
Lugares a los que uno regresaría. Parte 1. Grutas del Tolantongo. Expectativa. Realidad. Lleno de gente. Todo está sucio. Mucha basura. Etc. Like para partes para...
You want to take your cat on an airplane? Well, here's some new tips for longer and shorter flights that might help. Tip number 1, fly with a pet-friendly airlines that will let your cat fly with you under the seat. Otherwise, they will go under the plane in the cargo bay, and we want to avoid that. I've had great experiences flying with Delta and Alaska Airlines, so maybe try them out. Tip number 2, after you've purchased your tickets, download the airline's mobile app and chat with a live agent. This way, it only takes seconds instead of waiting 3 hours on hold over the phone like I did once. Message them and say you're flying with your cat and they need to be added to the cabin. Then they'll ask you a few questions: your cat's breed, age, weight of the kennel with your cat inside, the dimensions of the kennel, and whether it is a hard or soft-sided kennel. Tip number 3, find a good soft-sided cat carrier with at least 3 sides of ventilation. I really like Travel Cat's Navigator backpack, but there are other ones like Delta's Sherpa bag. If you have to fly them in the cargo bay, get a hard-sided carrier, but again, try to find an airlines that allows pets in the cabin, whatever the cost. Tip 4, pack a portable litter box and fill 2 big Ziploc bags with litter. I use Travel Cat's litter box that lets you zip it up. Make sure to have it in your carry-on bag. Also pack wet food, kibble, treats, and water. For on-the-go and organization, I use Whiskware snack packs. Tip 5, once you get to the airport, you'll need to check in at the counter with an agent. Here you will pay the pet fee of around $100 to $125 and receive a tag on your carrier bag. Tip number 6, when you go through security, you'll have to take your cat out of the bag, but you can ask a TSA agent to go into a closed room if you're worried about your cat escaping. Also tell security you have bags of litter in your carry-on and they will take take it out and test the sample, which goes pretty quick. Tip number 7, once you get to the terminal gate, take your cat out and leash walk them, since they will have to stay in the bag the entire flight. If they're not leash trained, just hold them on your lap. This is also a good time to see if they'll eat or drink anything once they've relaxed. Tip number 8, when you board the plane, tell the passengers in your row that you're flying with your cat and ask them whether or not they're allergic. If someone is allergic, let a flight attendant know and ask if you can be moved to a different seat. But every time I've flown, people were super cool and happy to sit next to us. Tip 9, it's okay if your cat meows. I don't use sleep meds with Mando since he naturally sleeps the whole flight, but ask your vet for medication if you feel strongly about it. I'll let Mando pop his head out of the bag every so often in order to pet him and help calm him. I also set the bag on my lap when it's safe to, at least once per flight. And tip number 10, take your cat to an airplane bathroom at least once or twice during the flight. Bring the portable litter box with you, unzip it, empty out the bags of litter, and see if your cat will use it. Mando didn't end up using it, but waited until we got to the Airbnb. Thank you for choosing Cat Mando for all your cat tips and needs, and fun travels.